Well, I'd like to apologize. It's been a while since I've done one of my cancer log updates. It's not been for feeling bad as much as it's been for being really busy. Um, some coworkers threw a little bash for me, a little party called BS Bash, and um, there I was able to play some bluegrass with Matt Looney, sang some with my wife, and had my son Adam, and our friend John, whose wife works with my wife, was up there playing some mandolin with us. That was fun. I then ran some sound for my brother and his friend when his friend did his um, normal Christmas show, and had Jim up for a few songs with him. Let's see. The family, after we had a nice Christmas with my parents and my brother, and my wife's family had a nice Christmas. We were able to go to New York for 3 days, which was an absolute blast. The only problem was the last day. Oh, wow, did it get busy. But it was still very enjoyable. We were able to fly in and out without much of a problem. Luckily, we didn't choose the airline having all the issues. Whew, thank goodness. I had my first scans since my first 4 treatments of chemotherapy. So my treatments are every other week, and we had to skip a week in there after my first 2. I think that's because Thanksgiving, and then we skipped a week after my second 2 because we went to New York. So I just had my 5th chemo yesterday, and I'm feeling pretty good. You know, you feel almost like you feel like when you're kind of coming down with something, but not quite as bad, and you know it's going to get better as the week goes on, so it's very tolerable. Just very tired, and don't get a lot done on those days, but I have been down here working in the basement. I want to throw a great shout out to Scott Woodruff and his son Nate, and to Mark Coppice and his son Hayden, and then Jeff Baumgartner's dad came out and helped a little bit, but they, as you can see, I no longer have sagging ceilings up above my head. I had to tear some of the ceiling down because of a leak we had, and they were kind enough to install the new. So that's why I haven't been posting. I've been as busy as you could be, especially going through chemo and all that. I've been keeping pretty busy, so pretty excited about that. As you guys can tell, one of the downsides of the cancer is I have put about half my weight back on. I lost 60 pounds before the cancer with exercise and diet, and was told pretty much not to diet. I'm trying to get the exercise going back in. So along with Austin, we got a treadmill, and once we get the back room cleared up and the walls fixed from leaking a little bit, we'll be setting that treadmill up, and I'll get back in my walking routine. Hopefully keep from putting too much more on, but more importantly, building up my body's stamina and keeping myself feeling active, which is pretty important for me right now. So sorry it's been such a long time since we've posted, but I'm here and I'm doing quite well and I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, so I got my first scans. I forgot to tell you that. My bad. So I got my scans in, and the Dr. Bo is phenomenal, dude. He's an awesome guy. I told him, call me if there's any good news, and don't post it until after the new year if there was bad news, because we did it last Friday. So he called me at 9:30 as soon as he saw the results to tell me that there's been no new significant growth. And after meeting with him, what that means is I've had one spot on my ab that has grown a millimeter or something like that. I've had a couple spots that have shrunken a little bit, and everything else has maintained the same. So that's very promising. Hopefully by the next time we can see some more shrinkage and continue to see no new growth. We had grown quite a bit from the first scan where we were diagnosed with pancreatic cancer to the second scan. I think it was 1.5 centimeters on the main growth, with a lot of other growths popping up. So the fact that we've had very little new growth is awesome. So I thank everybody for all your good vibes and prayers out there, and I will try to keep updated here weekly as we go on. So sorry for the lack of, but I'm back and ready to go. Peace out, everybody. Have a good week.